Good evening, everyone. I am Jeanette. I am Tracy. How are you? So I'm a bit cockeyed here. It's a bit better. So how are we all this evening? I'm just going to pop the link in for Tracy, and as I always say, that link is for Tracy's purposes only. So if you try coming in, you're not getting. So there you go. So we are making chocolate chip peanut butter brownies tonight. Unfortunately, Laura says she was hoping she could join us, but she can't, unfortunately, but she did let me know. So yeah, Tracy will be making hers, instead of using peanut butter, she will be using Biscoff. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Jeanette.
Hiya, Jamie. So yeah, that looks a bit better. So yeah, so instead of peanut butter, Tracy's going to be using Biscoff spread. So yeah, these is them tubs that we bought. They were a big square one with a lid. There were two of these, two like small sandwich containers, two of them with lids on. One of them. Forget else what else there were. But yeah, there were about 7 or 8 pieces altogether, and there were £7 from Asda. I'm just going to sprinkle a few sprinkles on mine. I've got these as one of the jazzy sprinkles.
No.
Other ones were raw some sprinkles or something, but they were like green and yellow. So they were one of the two lots that I got from Asda. I did get some more of those cocoa beans as well, or choco beans, should I say. Where is Pixie? I did not hear him yell at me. And he's in the little boy's room, Jamie. Jamie says you haven't shouted to him. Baby. Jamie says you haven't shouted to him. I don't get it. I hope you heard that, Jamie. Hi, partners. How are you? So yeah.
Hi, partners.
So we've got everything set up. And he says, "I'm sorry, says I've got to go to the little boy's room." Yeah. My pan I've used like a deepish one. That size.
Yeah, I've got a deepish one as well.
So yeah, I thought, well, just to be on the safe side, I'll use I'll use quite a deep one, even though they are brownies and they're not meant to. He's done now, partner. I've just heard him flush the toilet. Jamie says, don't forget to do paperwork.
Scott, it's a bit hard shouting when you're having a baby in the toilet.
Partner says, I hope you're not knocking a sly one out. Oh, dear. But yeah, if you're ready, Tracy, we'll make a start. Hey?
Don't you think it's been warm again today?
I'm just as chocolate gonads. No, we're making
for my topping of my thingy, when we're using that Biscoff stuff, I've got some Biscoff biscuits what you can like break up, crumb up.
Yeah. I'd put them
with a bit of white chocolate drops
off if you want, Tracy. It don't say anything about any decorations, but I think it looks a bit plain with no.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting it on top of them biscuits with what's like the Biscoff toffee.
Yeah. But it does say for the frosting, I mean, I've only used the amount that it says in the recipe. Now, it does say if you like a thicker frosting, you don't just double up. But I thought, well, we're not
These are
gigantic peanut butter fans.
They're,
Oh, yeah.
Get 2 packets, so I've got quite a few packets, so I'm going to crush them up and just sprinkle it on top.
Yeah, so like I've gone to the recipe because I'm not fussed about a big, you know, thick frosting. Do all. So
that's
I'm just
the Bistoff what I'm using.
Say that again.
That's the Bistoff.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a jar of peanut butter, but it's just that.
Well, this is what I'm saying when you said, you know, you're not peanut.
I mean, I like peanut butter. Don't get me wrong, but Johnny's not a big lover of nuts, and neither is Steve.
Hiya, Crypto. How are you? So yeah, but same as I say, I've used the peanut butter, but for the icing, I've only gone with the recipe because I'm not. See what partners put.
100 quid a tub, Parky.
Yeah.
100 quid a tub.
Oh dear! Don't get me started about government. I've had a belly full on it today.
These buses are back on now, aren't they?
Hey?
I said the Reaver buses are back on now.
Well, we're not talking about that. Developments in.
If you're a sex addict, government, you'll be well happy.
Yeah.
Those down there, I'll tell you.
So yeah, right. We're gonna start off. We need don't you start Parknest. It says we're on boob cam now. I can't help it if I've got big ones. So it says half a cup of butter softened, which is 113 grams. These tubs don't half come in handy. You know, with warm weather and everything, we're having lids.
Tracy. Right.
So yeah, you just want your butter in there, Tracy.
Right, I've got it here, yeah.
And your a third of a cup. Need both hands to get the lid off of this. Third of a cup of peanut butter, and that is 80 grams. So that's mine. Look. And I've not gone for the crunchy version. I've gone for the smooth version. I mean, it don't specify, you know, smooth or crunchy, but yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, we're not very big. Partner says nothing wrong with big boobs. As a man, I would say that. Yeah, but you've got to be a woman to understand they can cause the problems, partners. Which I'm sure you'll be aware of. You know, while for a man they can be quite enthralling. I mean, when you're carrying them about with you, I mean, it don't exactly, yeah. Yeah, it don't specify Parknest, but I've got the version. But I suppose really it's dependent on what your preferences are. So we just got to mix this peanut butter and butter together till smooth. see, I don't normally buy it because we're not really peanut butter fan, but yeah, I tend to say, if I were to make a preference, I would say the smooth over the crunchy myself. So to this, you need half a cup of brown sugar or 100 grams. And same with white sugar, half a cup or 100 grams. Oh, crumbs. Add onto bottom of dish. So we've got to beat this now for 2 to 3 minutes. Jo says she's got a jar of smooth peanut butter and she'll be getting a spoon out shortly. These is all right, but you know, with me having like arthritis in my hand, the bugger lid to get off. So into this, you want 1 egg. And half a teaspoonful of vanilla. Got to beat this again for, it says, another 2 to 3 more minutes. Tracy, the font size not getting mixed in.
What's your colour?
So it says you've got to add all the dry ingredients now, which is 1 cup of flour. I'm assuming it's plain flour because it don't say. But
that's what I thought. Yeah, I put plain flour.
So that is 120 grams.
Yeah, that's so that.
But for the fact that we're using bicarb, because bicarb is the raising agent. So talking of which, that is half a teaspoon of baking soda, or for us English guys, that's bicarb of soda. One cup of oats, or porridge oats, whatever you want to call them. Oops. So it says mix just until just combined. I'm going to want these washing as well, baby. Baby. And I'm going to want my mixers washing as well. So yeah, I'm going to do what Tracy's just done and give it a good old stir. Make sure it's all mixed in. And last but not least is Crypto's favourite part, is the chocolate chips. So you need 1 cup of chocolate chips, and it's about 170 grams. Looks a lot, but it's only like a little tiny. Tracy's cream white hand. So yeah, we just
I thought just a little mixture, that's all. I just, white, bit of white as well. So I'm going to put white on top.
So yeah, we're just going to stir these through. Crypto says yum yum chocolate. Right, so now this obviously goes into this. Pin my fingers now. Oh, I'm flicking it everywhere, me. So it just says to level it out till it's evenly distributed and flat on top. Now, believe it or believe it not, it only needs about 20 minutes in oven. So it's quite a quick recipe, both for preparing and cooking as well. Oh, yeah. I know what to tell you. Guess where Callum has got an interview? When did he say he's got an interview?
Asda.
Can't remember.
He's got an interview at Sheffield United.
I don't need to take him though, because he knows where everybody is.
It's catering, but it's, yeah.
Oh, good, lovely.
So it was quite excited about it.
Fingers crossed for him, Jeanette.
Ooh, just says his mum phoned his cousins earlier. They're coming on Eid on Saturday. Ooh, but yeah,
Yeah, it's he hangs to it.
he's quite excited about it. Plus, when that trial shift that he did yesterday, they're going to ring him on Friday and tell him, yeah, when they want him for a full shift. So it were getting a bit despondent because they were going through all these interviews and you weren't even hearing back from them. So it sort of we're going a bit despondent about it. And I said, well, that what makes me mad, Callum, because it don't take 2 minutes to either write him an email or drop him a text to say, sorry, but you've not been successful this time. You know what I mean? You know, and they were going a bit despondent about it. He says, I keep going to all these interviews. He says, and they don't even bother, you know, to you know, to even send me a message and say, you know, either no, you ain't got it, or yeah, you have got it, or, you know, they just don't bother. And I think you're getting a bit despondent about it. So
that's what I never used to like, Jeanette. Just let you know if you've got it or not.
I think with this one that it went for trial shift, and then the one is actually going to interview at Sheffield United. I think it's booked him up a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's sort of restored his faith, so to speak.
Will this rise, this, Jeanette?
Eh?
Will this rise?
It not rise a lot.
Because there's no baking powder in, is there? It's just that.
No, only but the rising agent is the baking soda. But it don't rise as much as baking powder.
Right.
Because I tipsy gypsy.
Right. It.
Yeah. Baking soda is mostly like for biscuits.
It smells lovely, there.
Hey?
I said it smells lovely.
Yeah. I mean, even though I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, yeah, it does smell nice. So do you want to put me that in oven then?
How long is it going for, Jeanette?
20 minutes.
Oh, gas mark 4? Or 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gas mark 4 for 20 minutes.
Right, yeah. I'm just checking, see if I got it right.
As always, Tipsy Gypsy, this is where the magic happens.
There you go. It's all nice and smooth.
We've got to take camera off for that, though, haven't we?
What?
That magic.
Speak for yourself, you. Oh, I'm just smoothing it out and flattening it out. It's not. Just noticed fighting corners here. Right, there you go.
It's all ready.
Yep. Crypto says she's a fan of peanut butter and.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know when I was in Aldi today, Jeanette?
Hey?
Do you know when I went to Aldi today?
Yeah.
Get that Biscoff stuff. And I was looking at all different ones with peanut butter, and they actually do together peanut butter and chocolate and peanut butter and strawberry jam. But it says jelly, strawberry jelly.
That one's
inside the same jar.
Combination, isn't it?
Yeah. And then
so yeah,
chocolate.
Let me. I'm looking for mouth.
Oh.
You know, for you that are regulars, you know how we were on about sherbet dib dabs a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, you already know, Tracy, because I've sent you a recipe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've sent Tracy a recipe. And it's called. What's it called again, Tracy? I forgot now.
Sherbet dip.
Lemon sherbet tray bake. And you actually use 2 packets of this sherbet dib dab.
That's it, isn't it?
Eh?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Keeners, she's got quite a lot of cupboards, so I'm going to nick 2 packets.
Commandeer 2 packets, Tracy.
Yeah, I have done. I've swapped 2 packets.
Me and Tracy were talking. We might make them next week. So, and it's apparently to celebrate the re-release of the Railway Children. So, but yeah, as you know, Chris is a fan of anything lemon.
Yeah, well, them
so when I saw that, I thought, Well, we're only on about sherbet dib dabs other week.
Look, you've got two different kinds, Jeanette. She actually got the one that tastes like lemon and it's yellow in the packet.
Oh,
Well, there's that other one what just showed you at Molly. It says sherbet dip.
I'll
Well,
just show
white
you.
sherbet.
I'll just show every. Wait, I've got to put my thing down. I'll just show everybody a quick picture of it.
It's not
And
bad,
it is it's a whip with sugar recipe, and it's like a sponge. There it is. Look, and it's called lemon sherbet tray bake. So yeah,
Let's have a
but the
go.
fact that you use sherbet dib dabs in it, I mean, you use lemons as well, and lemon zest. But the fact that you actually put these dib dab the sherbet in it, it's you know. Oh crapola. I'm knocking everything flying. So yeah, once I've seen that.
With them lemon wax melts, I'm judged too.
Oh,
I like the green ones.
hang on a minute. Hello, Sky. Turn TV off.
I have lots of wax melt.
You see this thing, it's all right, but it's like motion censored. So if it hears somebody talking or saying something, it picks up on it. It's very, yeah, it's very sensitive.
Got some strawberries and cream. They're wax melts.
Oh, I wonder what we're on about then.
They're strawberries and cream, them ones.
So
I don't put candles in, they don't last long before the blood go out on you. Guess what else I've got here?
well, you see them tea lights that I have are about 4.5 hours, I think.
Pink gin with berries.
Ooh, I bet that tastes nice. Tastes nice, smells nice.
Oh dear, Jeanette.
Crypto says Dig likes orange sherbet. I meant to say smell nice. I've got bacon and taste and everything on brain. I'm in baking mode, you see.
I can't wait to taste this though. What I'm doing tonight.
Well, some as I say, the Biscoff spread is only the same sort of thing, except one's peanut butter and one's, you know what I mean?
A bit like toffee, isn't it? Smells a bit like toffee.
Well, that's what I said about Chris, because Chris kept saying, I'm not really looking forward to eating these. And I says, well, just think on it. I says, it just smells like coffee.
You know when you get that smell when you crush digestive biscuits up with butter to make a cheesecake? That's what it smells like.
Yeah. Amjad says he uses electric wax burner. But you see, as a rule, I don't very often use mine, Amjad. You know,
Johnny has one of them upstairs. He's more posher. I've got to do with candles.
But yeah, I just thought to make it a bit more jazzy, I'll put some of them sprinkle things on it.
And then I just had a little fig as well because I had some of them biscuits already in. Because Keena likes them sometimes. But chocolate spread up top. But now she's tasted this. She likes that as well, so there's plenty left in the jar.
But yeah, I got two lots.
I've seen someone do it like that before.
And the other ones are raw, some they're like green and yellowy colour.
Yeah.
I was to do a deal on wax melts. They buy Sensationals. They do a 3 for £5. Ooh.
We're going to start
and do some good ones too.
Now as buses are back to normal, I'll be able to go
They've got some nice ones in Home Bargains as well.
Tesco's has been shut down road, the petrol station and everything, for about 2 weeks now.
But yeah, well, they've been in news again. They've stopped stocking iron stuff, and now they're stopping whiskers stuff. So says to Chris, whatever next. It's because they're supplying Tesco's and they're demanding more money, which you can't blame them really, because they've got to pass their rising cost on to somebody, and obviously, you know. So, I mean, I says to Chris, in one way, it's like cutting your nose off to spite your face, in it, really.
Well, yeah, true.
I mean, who's going to be next? What they're going to stop? You know, what they're going to stop supplying, or you know.
Well, what if the cat only likes whiskers?
But I mean, as a rule, I mean, we buy Asda's own hero dog meat, and I think it's tiger cat meat. I think.
Yeah, and you can get the complete biscuits as well, can't you, Hero? Because that's what we used to get for Buddy when he used to go to Asda.
At the moment, I'm using vanilla candle wax in my wax burner. It's just a cheap 60p one. I basically take the candle wax out of the jar and put it in my burner. But in Home Bargains, they do a good range of them Yankee candles now. I've never tried them, but yeah, as a rule, I use it every now and again, but I don't use it all that often. So, try pumpkin chai latte. Ooh. I bet that smells nice, Amjad. But yeah, you only need like icing, sugar, milk, and some more peanut butter for icing. So, but I've gone to recipe because it says it only makes thin like topping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Essentials now, isn't it, Amjad? It says has to change the label of the Smart Price stuff. It's different. It's called just Essentials now, I think it is, instead of Smart Price. So.
Well, did it say how much icing sugar we needed? If you don't mind saying it again.
It says a third of a cup.
Third of a cup. So
35 grams, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and it says 3 to 5 tablespoons of milk. But it says, oh, pardon me. Add milk teaspoon at a time until desired consistency is reached.
Do you have to put that in microwave then for a little bit or something to make it go a bit thinner? Or is it the milk what's going to make it go
use an electric mixer, combine the powdered sugar and peanut butter, and then add milk, a teaspoon at a time until desired consistency is reached. Spread on top of the cooled brownies. This recipe makes a pretty small amount of frosting, just enough for a thin coating on top of the brownies. So feel free to double if you like a thicker frosting.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's more or less the same, Amjad, but they've like
I might have mine a little bit thicker. The biscuit to go up top.
But Imran loves the lemon wax melts. He loves the lemon sherbet ones I burn. But yeah, I mean, I saw that and I thought, well, that'll be right up Chris's alley. It's more or less like a lemon sponge topped with a lemon like buttercream icing. But into the mix of the cake, I think, you put the sherbet dib dabs. Ooh. Crypto says, I've got a candle you will like, not used it yet. It's Mocktails Pink Lemonade. Ooh. But
I like smelly candles to burn. We used to use them scented sticks. Well, I still got some packets, but I've got into these wax melts a bit.
where's Johnny?
He was upstairs laying up bed because Keenan's asleep now, thank God.
Oh.
So he laid up there. So if he lays up bed, she knows he's going to bed. So then she'll go to sleep.
Oh.
So he might have just dozed off himself. He's been up since 6:30 this
He
morning.
probably fell asleep.
He'll probably wake up before we go. He'll jump in when we're not expecting it.
But
I'm just gonna won't be 1 minute. I'm going to caravan because I left my bag in there earlier, and I want my
okie dokie.
I've got a quick bag.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
But yeah, I found that recipe other day and I thought, ooh, that'll be nice. And it'll have that like sherbet kick to it, if you know what I mean. So Tracy's just gone to caravan to get a bag out of there. She left a bag in caravan. Yeah. I invited him quite a while ago, but he's obviously only just got the invite. Oh, Steve. Hiya, Steve. No, she's just gone to caravan, Steve, because she's left a bag in there. I've got an itch right in the middle of my neck. He says, I'll just get here and she runs off. Nothing you've done, Steve. She just says, while we're waiting, because there's brownies is in the oven. And she says, well, while I've got a minute, I'll just nip to caravan and get me bag. It's all right. It's only parked on drive. Is that directed at Chris or me, Steve? But yeah, relatively simple. Hi, Unky. So what I'll do is, because this probably, half an hour, and we'll probably I'll throw panel open. Oh, I'm just says he bought loads in Primark. Ooh. But the thing is, nowadays, I'm judged you've got to shop around. But yeah, we've still got exactly 4.5 minutes before they're done. I messaged Bella today. Amjad, she says she's on top of everything else. She's now had a fibro flare up, so she says for the last 3 days she's been in bed. We see on here is Primark. I think is in Meadowhall. I think, and yeah,
Used to be down.
I know. So yeah, I'm not going out my way to Meadowhall just to go to Primark. So, but yeah, I don't like Meadowhall because it's too vast and too busy and
Spending like shit.
yeah. But we have got a smaller version of Meadowhall, and it's called, what's it called again? Crystal Peaks, yeah. Hi, Johnny. I would just say to Tracy, where's Johnny? And she said he will lay on bed. I says, oh, he's probably fell asleep then. But yeah, we're talking about Primark. But yeah, I'm not. It's not right on doorstep, Meadowhall, but we don't like it. We'd sooner go to Crystal Peaks. It's like same sort of thing, but smaller.
Smaller version.
Yeah, it's a smaller version of Meadowall, and we much prefer that. Oh, Crypto says our Primark is in town. Well, Chris has just said that we used to have one in town, but it closed down. Obviously, because the one in the Meadowall is doing a lot better because it's more central.
In town now.
I know.
Rubbish.
But we've got like an indoor market, and it's called the Moor. But it's like same as Chris says, everything's like shutting down, going out of business.
I'm back, Jeanette. Just washing these beaters for these figures for when we do us buttercream.
Primark's from my clothing store, of course, but I haven't been to one for it. Well, you see, same as I've said, Parkness, nearest Primark to us is in Meadowall, and me and Chris can't stand Meadowall. So, you know, I'm not sort of going out my way to go to Meadowall just to go to Primark. So, yeah. It'll have to manage without me. Although, when was last time we went in Primark? I think it was when we lived in Mansfield. Online shopping is your friend, ask Amazon. Peanut brownies, yeah. Not just any peanut brownies, Steve. Chocolate chip peanut brownies. But Tracy hadn't used peanut butter because they're not a fan. Well, we're not exactly a fan, but I have actually used peanut butter. Steve thought his socks smelled. He says, because as soon as he come in, you were. And I says, basically, you'd gone to Caravan to get your bag out it. So Chris has already washed mine.
I've got to wash by myself.
So, but yeah, I mean that's sort of the amount that you need for icing. I mean, it's only a little. It's like, what were it?
2 tablespoons. It said
2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Hi Tim, how are you?
Oh, don't.
Well, you see, that's a good thing about us, Partnest, as well. I mean, we've got the superstore, which is less than 10 minutes down the road. And that's where we went on Saturday. And Chris were, you know, looking around all George stuff. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, and then I've got some nice T-shirts in. I mean, Chris picked up this, it's like a hoodie. There you go. Chris picked a hoodie up. I mean, he didn't buy it. But it was nice. They have got some nice, you know, yeah, if Chris were to choose, he'd say he'd prefer to go to Asda, to George anyway. But yeah, Chris and Callum love their T-shirts. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Tim. Not too bad at all. Well, apart from normal aches and pains and whatever, but hey ho. Ooh. Well, like, I would say so, yeah.
Can I take that off now?
What do you reckon?
Yeah,
I'm going to check mine.
Just show it, yeah. It does look a bit pale, but it's jiggling about a bit. What do you reckon? Another 3-4 minutes?
Yeah, can't do any harm, can it?
No.
3-4 minutes.
I mean, I know brownies are supposed to jiggle about, but that, yeah. What? 4 minutes? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm same crypto. I mean, as I was saying, I've been to doctors. Well, this was last week. Doctors twice, and then I went to Asda on Saturday. You see me bruise on my arm? That's just wait having a blood test. So yeah, it's sort of just fading a little bit now. So, and that's just from a blood test. So, are you going with your hair anyway, Crypto? Are you making any progress? See, that's what we do as well, Crypto. We do a lot of our, Amazon and is sort of food shopping we do online. But Chris wanted to get like some containers, so best about it though, he got a big one with all them little containers in, and then I picked one up and it was one with a pink lid. And guess who's commandeered it? He says, I'll have to get you another one. I says, I hadn't even used it. He said, yeah, and he's commandeered it. So I says, right. I says, I'll keep you to that. I says, when you go next time, I says, I want another one of them containers. So, but yeah, even used it. Mind you, having said that, I've commandeered a lot of his little ones. He'll not use them.
Johnny got me some of them. Do you know them food bags where you can put a date on and you got like a zip on?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got a roll of them in a box.
You'll have blue in it. We'll do a stripper again, but wait. Oh yeah, you don't want to keep putting a lot of peroxide on your hair all at once. You know what I mean? It's sort of a process, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you know. I mean, if you put too much like peroxide on it, because you've got to put peroxide on it to strip it all back, but then too much and it'll make your hair fall out.
Oh, yeah, you've got to be careful, aren't you, with that? Got bleach and stuff.
What I said, what I'll probably do is like once we've finished this, I'll probably throw panel open for a little bit. I don't know, Amjad, because she says she was going to try and make it tonight, but then she messaged me and she says, unfortunately, I can't make it. So it's just playing it by ear, really, Amjad. Yeah, that's it, Crypto. You don't want you want to sort of wash it and condition it a bit before you put any more peroxide on, otherwise you're going to find it all coming out in clumps, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? You want everything, you know, while it's going to look fun. Yeah, that's that done again. Yeah. I only put it on for another 4 minutes because it was still all jiggly and. But yeah, I mean, you want your hair in the best condition possible. And I'm sure everybody will agree, you know, you don't want to be sitting there with pulling clumps of hair out.
It's brown, eh?
Yeah, it's a bit. That looks better.
So turn over up then.
Yeah. Well, you can see that, guys. But yeah, when Chris took it out before, I mean, it's still a bit jiggly now, but brownies do anyway. So
it'll still cook while it's cooling down.
Yeah, that's why you've got to leave it in tin, because it still carries on cooking once you start the oven. So yeah, so that's that done. So we just got to wait for it to cool down. it's moving about a bit, but brownies do jiggle anyway. That sounds good,
We'll
doesn't
just
it?
get this towel.
And then we're leaving it in tin. You sort of it's still cooking, let's say, and it'll firm up.
Well, I greased mine very well because I didn't realise I didn't have any parchment paper.
Oh,
But I'll just cut it out as I want it.
yeah.
Well, that's mine, Jeanette. Look.
But I mean, yours seems to have gone browner than mine. I don't know whether it's different lighting or what. Mine looks pale compared to yours.
Well, I didn't have no brown sugar.
Oh,
I used the dark brown sugar.
oh, that's probably why then.
I used dark brown
I
sugar.
use like brown and
And then with brown Bistoff as well, brown sugar.
yeah.
So I'll put that over there to cool on the cold one.
We'll make this while we're waiting for that to cool down. I mean, I know it's so yeah. So this is a third of a cup of powdered sugar or 35 grams. Yeah, you want it in a good condition, Crypto. You know,
I'm
especially
making mine a
the
bit thicker,
and
Jeanette.
everything. So yeah, so
well, I'm gonna make mine a bit thicker.
eh?
I'm just gonna make mine a little bit thicker so it's not too
Yeah, well, I'm not all that fussed
extra.
about it being a thick oh god.
Not too thick, but not
Yeah.
too runny. So then I put the topping on.
Crypto said if you don't want to post them on to me. Yeah. But you see, Tracy's lighting, hers is a fluorescent light. So that's why a lot of time Tracy's looks different to mine, is because I'm sort of sat in the middle of the room. I've got my ring light on, but the bulbs are either side end of the room, so it does look a bit dark here in the middle. So this is 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. We may as well make this while we're waiting, Tracy, for that to cool down.
Right. And that is 2 tablespoons of that.
Yeah, Biscoff.
But when it said you can double up, does it mean double up with this as well?
I think it means basically all ingredients. If you need it says if you want a thick frosting, just double everything up, I suppose.
Right. Yeah. So I'll put a little bit more of this Biscoff in then.
But you see, because we're not a massive fan of peanut butter, I've just used the the amount, if you know what I mean. So basically, you've just got to mix this together.
I'm just going to mix it first, but it goes all over the place with ice and sugar.
So now to this, you've got, it says, mix a tablespoon at a time of milk until you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 in for now, because it says between 3 and 5 tablespoons of milk. So I've just put a couple in for now. Well, that is quite runny, but I'm just going to add 1 more tablespoon of milk, or half a tablespoon, because it is sort of half and half, if you know what I mean. I don't think that needs any more, to be quite honest with you. I mean, as we were talking about last night, we don't want it like Nat's paste, do we? So I think so. I don't know whether you can see it, guys. It's not thin, but it's not thick either. I think that's just about right myself. And I have only made the amount that you need for the recipe, because same as I say, I don't want a big thick amount of frosting. So yeah, I think myself that's just about right. That's nice and smooth.
You put my thing on a minute now, mixed it all together. I didn't want icing sugar going everywhere.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously we've got to let that cool down a bit more. But yeah, I mean, it don't call for any sprinkles, but me and Tracy, well, I've said that I'm going to probably, I bought some new sprinkles the other day, and these is called Jazzy Sprinkles, like pink, white, purple colour. So yeah, so it's just basically to jazz it up. It's all right, you're talking about different shampoos. I always like to stick with what I know suits my hair, and that's Tresemme. I've always used it. Let's get another sprinkle. Another sprinkle, the top row. So yeah, Tracy's going to do a topping a bit thicker.
What do you want, love?
Them new sprinkles that's in there.
New sprinkles, which one?
And green, yeah.
No.
Yeah. These are the other ones I bought Tracy. Rawsome sprinkles. And they're like
Oh, green and blue.
They like yellow,
Yellow.
green and blue.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some that I don't know whether they're new to us, but I'd never seen them before anyway. But I thought, well, you know, like next week when we're doing the sherbet lemon tray bait, I can use these green, yellow, and blue ones.
I don't want it too runny, Jeanette, but do you think that's okay, right? Because I think it's okay. It's not too runny. It's not too thick.
Well, you see mine, I'm saying it's sort of running off at spoon, but I don't want it too thin, but I don't want it too thick. Just get another mix with your mixer, Tracy, and see that. I'll show you mine.
I'll get a whisk because I've stuck it. I just took it off.
Yeah, can you see mine? It is quite runny, but I don't want a lot of it, if you know what I mean. I think that'll be just enough for what I want, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's the right big casserole, big dish that.
So
I might have to use it all.
but you know, if you you know, if it's sort of one of these things, Tracy, where only you can make that judgment call because you know the consistency that you want. You know what I mean?
There's only a little bit left in the cup.
So you know, at the end of the day, it's what you prefer. Now, right, same as I say, I've only gone to recipe because we're not a big peanut butter fan.
Yeah, this is this
like
stuff.
topping,
this is different. Yeah,
I don't want.
I think I'll be happy with this.
Topping.
This is more like a toffee flavour, toffee smell.
Yeah. But what you can do, Tracy, as well,
I've got
is
up top.
If you've got any left over, I'd just put it in the thing and freeze it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, let's say, for instance, you make something else and, you know what I mean?
Cupcakes with it or something for frosting.
Not like me, Jeanette. Well, yeah. As I say, I've gone to Recipe Crypto because we're not a massive peanut butter fan. So I thought, well, it does say just enough for a thin coating, and you know, add a little bit of milk at a time till you reach the desired consistency. Hiya, James, how are you?
Hello, James. Look.
So yeah, so that's the thing. There's only you can sort of say, well, yeah, that you know, I'm pretty okay with what I've done. You know what I mean? Because when all's said and done, after it's gone on the brownies, it's got to be put in fridge. Now it does say on this recipe to lift it out, but I'm just going to leave it in tin.
Yeah, me too, because I ain't got nothing to lift it out with.
Well, you see, that's why I've always got greaseproof paper in, because I like to, you know, lift it out and so yeah, you know what I mean. There's only sort of you to say, well, this is consistency I want. I'm quite satisfied with my consistency. You know what I mean. But as everyone knows, I mean, like, mine's cooled down enough, but they do sort of dip a little bit in the middle. Oh dear, James is busy moving more boxes.
It's not moved yet.
So yeah, it's one of them things where it's trial and error till you get consistency that you want. Now, Lee asked me a question last night. Obviously, because he's away, about making a Victoria sponge. And I says, what if I were you, Lee? What I'd do is I'd make them and put them in freezer. And then, you know, when you're home, just take them out of the freezer and defrost them and then decorate them. And he says he'll be done Saturday, final clean next week. Oh dear. Bet you'll be glad when it's all done, James. That's one way of doing it, Tracy.
Yeah, they'll get crumbs.
Because you see, because Tracy's using the Biscoff
biscuit
bread, what she's going to do is that's what she's doing. She's crushing the biscuits up and then sprinkling
Put
them
some
on top.
sprinkles on top. And I got some little tiny white chocolate drops left, so might stick a few of them on.
But same as I say, I bought them sprinkles, and I thought, why not? It'll jazz it up a little bit. I'm just unplugging the.
Still 3 packets for now. See what we've got here.
You don't want to go too overboard with it.
No,
Tracy?
I won't do them ones. We'll save them ones.
I've lost my tea towel now.
Keena likes to munch on them on a morning when she's getting ready because she goes to breakfast club.
Yeah, begins then. Yeah, I don't envy you, James. I must admit.
They're all coming out.
But yeah,
the idea of getting these, I was going to originally do, but I didn't get around to doing it. That's why I've still got them. I'm going to make a Bistoff cheesecake.
Oh, right.
For these biscuits, but I know where to get them. I know where to get them from now, Aldi. Because these were just little samples. What we've got at cafe.
Oh. I think they've got them. I think they've got both in our not. Can't say.
I went to Aldi today. They're down near school.
Yeah.
And they had Bistoff there, so I thought, oh, look at all Bistoff stuff. So I know where to go, but biscuits and that.
My chocolate rival is missing out. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's I'm quite excited about next week's. So right, we were talking earlier on, James, when we were on about the sherbet dib dabs in the chat a few weeks ago. I found a recipe that actually uses the sherbet dib dabs in, and it's called a lemon sherbet tray bake. So unfortunately, Crypto, for that one, there ain't no chocolate involved in that.
Is that one what we're going to do next week, Jeanette?
Well, that's the plan.
Okay, I'm up for that.
Yeah, he weren't in yesterday's either, were he? Yeah, Amjad. I think he's probably working.
Some little bits to either of it up to weekend or so. And I could get I'm going down Crown Point.
But anybody that knows Chris's lemon, anything at all.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I used to say that I can like it.
But the fact that it's got like 2 packets of them sherbet dib dabs in it.
Can't let's try it.
Oh.
It's a lemon sherbet. You get lemon lollies inside it as well. With the lemon sherbet.
But yeah, I'm sure the lollipop bit not go to waste. I'm sure Callum will divulge them. So, but yeah, it's you do actually use lemon juice and lemon zest, but you also put the sherbet bit is the sherbet dib dabs, which if you're not aware is like, yeah, what do you call? I don't know what you call it in America. It's like, I don't know. What would you call it?
It might be the same.
But anyway, it's like, it is sherbet, really, isn't it? That's the sherbet bit. Yeah. So, the thing is, Amjad, if he's working till 10, then he's got to get home. So, you know, factor that into I think he said other day you were working till 10, I think. Oh, well, do you do a version of Biscoff? Oh, I do have some recipes for Biscoff.
I want to make a Biscoff cheesecake. I'm still going to think about doing one.
But yeah, I mean, if he's working till 10 and then he's got to get home and whatever, more than likely by the time he gets home, we've probably gone off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just looked up back at this, and this one is actually the lemon sherbet with the strawberry.
That's it. What Tracy's got. That's the dib dabs. Are they 30-gram packets, Tracy?
It says 2.3 grams. I've got a couple of packets, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, it does say. Oh, it says 20. Is it 23 grams?
I haven't got no glasses on. Does it 23 grams?
I think it did say 23.
All right, so, 23 grams. Then.
Yeah, you probably want 2 of them. Yeah.
Oh well, there's about half a dozen of these in cupboard. You ready? Like I said, she's got them all.
She says, you know what? Not had for ages. Popping candy. Want that now?
What, crackling candy?
Yeah. I mean, don't
I
take
got that cupboard and all. Crackling candy. These what I've got in this cupboard, I'll tell you now.
To be honest with you, I didn't like it much as
it's ridiculous.
Its tongue go all funny.
She's got a grandma who keeps on sending bags and bags and bags of sweets. Can you see that cupboard?
Yeah.
That bottom shelf. Big bag of marshmallows. Look at the size of that.
But yeah, I mean,
have you seen the bag of marshmallows, Jeanette?
Hey?
Have you seen the marshmallows? Big bag of marshmallows.
Partner says they
1 kilogram bag.
Biscoff made on the same production line. Oh dear.
Do you want to know
the thing is that I didn't like
We've got marshmallows.
I didn't like it much, Crypto, because it used to make me tongue all funny. I did try to get that out, but it's starting to break up. So, yeah, I did attempt to take that out, Tracy, but it was cracking. Yeah, see you in a bit. So yeah, I were going to take it out, but as soon as I started lifting it, it was starting to crack. So I'll just leave it in there, put this on, and then it'll probably set in fridge overnight, which normally happens. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put my topping on top. That just feels that nice. And what I'm going to do is put a few of these sprinkles on top, just so it makes it look nice.
Stupid camera.
Putting a few of these green ones on as well, just to brighten it up a little bit. Crypto says she had it once when she was drunk. She was giggling her head off. God, big thought I'd lost the plot. I think that's enough. I don't want to sort of overdo it. You see, I don't want to tip it too much because it's you see. Oh. Yeah, I think it set it off with putting them little sprinkles on top, Crypto. It's just got to go in fridge now to set. Because as I say, I did try lifting it out, but as I were lifting it up, it was sort of cracking a little bit. And I thought, no, I best not. Because with brownies, you've got, I mean, they do jiggle in the middle anyway. So it's best to leave them and cut them next morning rather than sort of put them here and there. And plus the topping's got to set as well. So what I'm going to do is jiggly in the middle. That brownies is always like that. I'm just going to put the link in, so if anybody wants to come up and join me and Tracy for last half an hour.
All right, put these on.
So yeah, so there's link if anybody wants to come up on the panel just for at last half an hour. Very nice. Ooh, look at that. Oh,
Not so.
you need your volume up a bit, Partness. Yeah, that's better.
Oh,
Hi, partners.
It's StreamYard doing its thing again. I've done it for a while.
Hey
Up, Tracy. Oh yeah.
Look at that, isn't it posh?
I don't know. It just dropped the volume down. Did StreamYard?
I know, isn't it funny how it,
Yeah, it
how
does.
it does it?
Really pisses me off. Anyway, enough of my
Uh,
StreamYard issues.
Crypto says she loves our Tracy's looks bigger. It's only because she's done it in a bigger pan than me.
I'm thinking, and I think it might have
Not
something to do with the fact that the camera's a bit closer.
Go to some bacon.
Yeah, plus Tracy's camera's right above her. Mine
Yeah.
at the side.
Yeah, the other cam, as I shall refer to it.
The boob cam.
Yeah, the boob cam.
Oh dear. I'm gonna have to do one of these fan only things. But, yeah,
But like topless
the boob cam.
topless one. You could do a what is it? You could do a do what that bike stuff woman does.
What?
Well, she don't wear a bra. This woman, she's a 50-something woman, but she fixes motorbikes. She works on motorbikes.
Oh
But
yeah.
She did have another career prior to doing YouTube.
Yeah, I can remember you saying
Yes,
in the adult.
that's the
world.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was known as the Cornish MILF for obvious reasons.
Oh.
Because she's from Cornwall, she's from Falmouth. But yeah, she was Dana the Cornish MILF.
Yeah. Let's say, for instance, I did go into the members only. I won't be doing out like that. Yeah.
Oh, so no topless, no topless baking or wearing nothing but an apron and a smile.
Yeah. Well, I've got.
Tastefully hiding the.
I've only
bits.
got one apron, and it's a Santa one, and it fits where it touches. It doesn't leave much to the imagination. Let's put it that way. See what
No, I wasn't looking at boobs, Crypto, for your information.
But
we
had this conversation
I was on
last night.
I was on Wikipedia looking at Fleetwood Mac.
But anyway.
No, been there and done all that.
Yeah. We got on. I mean, like last night when we were talking about what were it? I don't know. Somebody does a members only thing, and she's raking it in.
Yeah, well,
and we sort of jokingly said I'd do a naked baking, but no, it's not going to happen.
Johnny was saying he was going to do.
Can you imagine?
Only fans.
I mean, there's got to be some call out there, same as you said, like for men that like.
No
big
problem,
women.
Crypto.
But you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, I looked at it this way. Yeah, we joked about it last night, but I do have my standards. just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So no naked baking.
No, definitely not.
Not even in the tasteful fashion sort of the calendar girls.
For strategically placed pots and pans.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, I know we're going through a price of living thing, but yeah, I'm not that
Cost of
desperate
living.
yet.
Yeah.
But talking of which, a friend of ours, and you know who I'm. Well, you know this person, but we'll talk afterwards. I'm not naming no name.
Yeah.
I've done a members only thing, so we'll talk about it afterwards. But I'm not sort of.
No, don't be saying no in the public.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sort of. Yeah.
Lotus, lots of trouble, usually serious.
Tracy.
No, that refers to car brand actually. That's
I just got to put 2
brand.
biscuits on top.
Lots of trouble, usually serious. Which they tend to be, when you got a bit of Yeah, when you got a car with a fiberglass body
Yeah, when we were talking
built
about
down
last
to a
night,
price.
Crypto were on about whip videos, and she says no whip videos for me. Told Diggy's like, why not? But you'd be surprised. Same as we were talking last night. Same as Partner says. There's a big call for BBW women out there.
Yeah, it's a thing.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of men like the women big.
Yeah.
But I'm not that desperate. You know what I mean? We getting by. We're just getting by. You know what I mean? I'm not that desperate yet. So yeah. But will you put this in fridge for me, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm going to put
One
mine.
about members only, because we're not that desperate yet. See you later, James. Thanks for popping in.
See you later, James.
See you, James.
But yeah.
Who wants to come up on panel?
For some it's a needs must sort of thing. I'm not there yet.
Oh, don't say yet.
Doing my naked baking, you know, and doing
I get tons of views.
Yeah, I've just posted the StreamYard link if anyone wants to come up.
Yeah.
There's room on the panel.
While I'm baking.
Chris has sold on the idea, not for me, for him.
Maybe he should do it. Do the making bake. It's not taste. You're getting the tasteful. I don't want to see his meat too veg.
Naked in a field.
Well, I've been chased by cows.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to see his meat and two veg.
Oh God, no! Trust me, you don't want to.
It's like a Bond film for your eyes only.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I can understand people doing it and the reasons why they're doing it. I mean, it's sort of the
joking aside,
that we're living in at the moment. But
say sex sells, doesn't it?
But yeah, I mean, that woman, I forget what her name is now.
Yeah, you are appealing to her. You are appealing to people's basic instincts.
Doing members only and taking pictures of a knicker drawer. The ITV are showing it on telly.
Yeah. But yeah, you're appealing to some people's base instincts.
But I mean, it's like everything else, people
referencing the Sharon Stone film.
Yeah, people have got foot fetishes, and Dr. Smith. You know, there's all sorts.
Sharon Stone.
But it's like this as well. I mean, it's like there's a channel on YouTube, and it's called Hungry Fat Chick Summit, and she gets thousands of viewers, and it's just sat there eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you nearly reminded me of something else. If you ever read the Viz comic,
just sit there, piles of food,
and there's cartoon, the fat slang.
You know what I mean? It's and I often said to Chris, well, I can't understand how come she gets so many viewers just for sitting there feeding her face. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, whatever works for her, sort of thing.
I can sit in the camera and eat a bacon sandwich, stuff in my face. I'll get about 2 views.
But you know what I mean? It's there again. It's like, what different people are into, isn't it? Crypto says, yeah, that's why Dig's saying for me to do it. I'm like, you do it. Oh dear. But
I can do a coffee.
Yeah, you can do. But yeah, it's one of them things, while we're all joking and laughing about it, it's
just passes them.
Well, now I've got all my dishes to wash. I'm washing them up tonight.
Well, Chris has already done.
People have their own moral compass, so
well,
there's no right and wrong.
You know what I mean?
Some
I
people,
do have
wouldn't want to
morals.
do it
Yeah, I'm not there.
whatsoever, and that's fine. That's personal choice.
Hedgehog slice.
What slice?
I've
I
made
think-
hedgehog slice.
Hedgehog slice.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
I'm confused.com.
all it is, it's a bit like
Oh,
it's like tiffin, but it's got all broken biscuits in, and I don't know why they call it hedgehog slice. But if
Tiffin.
you look back in me like vlogs, I have done hedgehog slice.
You know what tiffin really is?
It's like I've done grasshopper pie as well.
I've done
I've
that
got no
one.
grasshoppers in it. It's like a mint slice. So yeah, but I have done hedgehog slice, and it's like all.
Oh, I'm Jad. Yes, I remember that one. Oh, what was that? No, that was a combination of minstrels and. Oh God, what was the one? I'll have to look it up. I've forgotten.
And I found one called that were in paper
There were
shy.
all sorts.
But yeah, I have done hedgehog slice.
But yeah, I know about the min.
There ain't no hedgehogs in it. It's just the fact I think that it's got all broken biscuits in it.
Yeah,
There's all
got a
sorts.
fork, didn't we, Jeanette, and we made it look like an hedgehog with chocolate mousse on top. I'm sure it was that. What we did.
I can't remember, but I know the reason why people refer to it as hedgehog slice is because it's got broken biscuit. What are you laughing at?
You know about funny chocolate bars? I found a pic. I just searched on Google Images, and there's a few of combinations. There's one that was a combination of Twix and Kit Kat. You can work that one out.
Yeah, all right.
Fudge and Double Decker.
Yeah, right.
No, I haven't found that Minge one yet. I know it's minstrels and something else.
Yeah, I can remember now. It says
Hilarious ones.
I typed in hedgehog slice and it comes up as hedgehog.
There's one called Gay Bar, Galaxy and Milky Bar.
Yeah.
Twix and Kit Kat, yeah. Yes, it rhymes with Kit Kat. Let's see if I can find it.
No.
That one's called
Flake and Smarties, that's a good one. Fudge, Whisper and Double Decker. The Fudge and Double Decker, that's not repeatable.
Whisper and what?
Some of these are unrepeatable.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Start getting
Amjad says minge bars on Amazon.
obscene. What's the word? Profane. Certain profanities not repeat.
Crypto says she's still giggling about Chris Weir's blow up doll.
See it.
Very nice. I like it as well, Tracy.
Oh yeah, we're minstrels and fudge.
As well.
Oh.
Yeah, minstrels and fudge. That major one. So, they did arse, which is like Mars and Flake. The end of
Hi,
Hi, Kirsty.
Oh dear.
Kirsty. Sorry, I've been
Crypto partner says chitter and chisel.
I will look at my chocolate bar and I found some hilarious ones. Yeah, there's an ass. Somebody's combination of Club and Kit Kat. One I think it was like Caramac and Bounty, Fudge and Double Decker, Galaxy and Milky Bar. There's a Minge one, and Milky Bar and Snickers. Skittles and M&M's. That's a good one. Of course, Twix and Kit Kat, which I'll say it's flat.
Oh.
But that one I wasn't going to repeat. I think it was Fucker. I think it was that one.
But yeah, I've seen them because they like
Yeah, fucker. That's it.
cut them and slice them sort of thing, don't they? And throw
Knickers.
into a rude one. No, the Twix and Kit Kat is a
Twat. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, hi James. He's not got a computer at the moment. Oh dear.
He's skin.
Yeah, I think that was one of the best ever live streams, Amjad. Honestly, best ever.
Oh, I've had some good ones, haven't we?
But me Julie's Baps restaurant in London.
Oh, that's got to be an LG reference, hasn't it, me Julie?
Well, funnily enough, I don't know where there's this like cafe and it's on a lay-by and it's called Big Baps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could call the members club Big Baps.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Hey?
June's big bats.
Oh,
No,
well, you can't. Unfortunately, you couldn't use Hooters.
as well,
Yeah,
haven't
I've
we?
seen one
You
for
couldn't
June.
use a Hooters
Oh
name.
yeah, Chris says he's seen one called June's Big Baps as well. Because I'm just put me Julie's Baps. It's
Me
a
Julie.
London.
I used to see a
Like my sister
a
there.
woman by the name of Julie.
Yeah, I just said I could call my members club Big Baps. Jeanette's
Yeah.
Big Baps.
Oh yeah, Chris.
I know.
Or Chris's Big Baps. Yeah, I
Got
think
in boots.
they've sort of been laying low a bit, Amjad. He says he hasn't seen them raw Dennis in ages.
My big bats are catching up with Jeanette's big bats.
That's why my browser's going missing then, are they?
Well, I've got to carry his balls
You know,
around
I mean,
in somewhere.
You've got to laugh, haven't you? You know what I mean? But yeah. I'll rank Chris out before I go to my members only. Well, I've seen this thing on what are it? I think it were on Google, and this woman rents her husband out for £35
I
an
read
hour.
that. Yeah, I've read that.
Yeah.
But not for what you think. It goes and does odd jobs. It's not renting out in that sort of context. It's sort of
I hope to be alright renting me out 35 quid an hour because everything what we're working won't be by the one top fixing DIY style and it won't be. It won't.
I'm just getting saucy. A bar called Lucky Shag Bar. Pig's done that. But yeah, I saw it. I think it come up on my Google and it says she rents her husband out for £35 an hour. But it says something about don't be fooled by the headline. She don't rent him out in that aspect. She rents. Yeah, she rents him out in like odd job man. So, Dick's
Figure
done that.
extras.
What rented himself out?
No, do you give extras?
But yeah, you know what I mean. I dare you, Amjad. It says, imagine if we walked into Tesco and asked someone, do you sell chocolate ganads? It says, I dare you. Oh, they can have dig longer. But yeah, the headlines were, I rent my husband out £35 an hour. But then it sort of goes on to say, it's not what you think. They rent him out sort of, if anybody wants any DIY or, drains unblocking or, like...
Gardening work.
It were like, because there's a lot of single parents out there or people that can't do that sort of stuff. So, but same as Chris says, I couldn't rent him out for £35 an hour. He can't do DIY, so. But there again, if that's what they've got to do to get by, then good luck to them, sort of thing. But I mean, only reason why we get a gardener in is because Chris don't know strimmer or lawnmower from his arm or
I didn't know one end of a lawnmower from the other. Watch some lawnmower videos, then you might know.
It's just that he's, he don't. He's not good at
gardening.
I don't sound about cutting grass. The lawnmower.
But you see that how I was saying I've got like 2 hydrangea bushes because in winter Chris chopped the hydrangea right back. It's gone crazy. So I says, well, when he comes again, I says, tell him I want all that trimming back.
You got your bush trimming?
It's gone absolutely bonkers, honestly.
Do the flowers change colour according to soil they're planted in?
Well, funny thing is,
blue or pink?
One on each side of the garden. Now, as a rule, the one on the left-hand side sprouts purple flowers, and the one on the other side sprouts pink flowers. Now, this one that's gone crazy, it's got both purple and pink, which it's never done before. It's either, one's purple and one's pink.
I'm sure it varies according to acidity of soil. So if it takes a bottle of vinegar,
but I don't know whether it's
floor,
I mean, Tim might be able to answer that question. Chris trimmed it like right back. I'm talking about down to bare bones. And for some reason or other, when it's flowered this year, it's gone absolutely crazy.
Trimming your bush.
Chip shop called Codfather.
Oh yeah, the Codfather, yeah. It's like a hairdresser called Curl Up and Dye.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's. But this is what I'm saying, Crypto. I mean, if you sort of, when I say that way inclined, Chris can change a plug, but that's about it. Oat Electrical, he's not got a Scooby Doo. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether Tim's still here or not. Can you offer some advice on frying Nemo? I'm just looking at all these funny.
I believe Tim is still in the chat.
But yeah, I mean, what do we do? Do we just
fry? What is it? The fryer?
Oh. I mean, if I had my way, I mean, they've been here since we moved in. If I had my way, they'd be dug up and that a bit end on it. Oh, yeah. Did you hear what we were talking about, Tim? I've got 2 hydrangea bushes, one on either side of garden. And during winter, cut it right back to bare bones, basically. And now it's gone crazy.
Back out again.
Yeah.
You can't trim them down,
what do we do? I mean, should it lop it all right back, or I mean, other side's fine. It's just this one on left hand side, and he cut it right back to bare bones. And
Is it blocking out?
since we've had summer, it's just gone crazy.
Is it blocking anything where it is?
No, but it's not blocking anything, but it seems to be taking over garden. It's sort of gone that way.
Yeah.
I mean, the same tree, it's still the same tree, but it's sort of, I don't know, in the Indiana Bones Temple of Broom.
Yeah, curl up and die.
I took it. But yeah, we just don't know what to do first. Because I said to Chris, if I'd got, you know, if I had my way, he'd just dig it up and it's a gutted tip. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, other ones all right. But having said that, funny thing is, the one on right hand side is a lot more in shape than the other one. If that makes any sense. But yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted him to do. And he mentioned it to Ivy next door, and she says, "Oh, she says they were Guy Charles. They were his pride and joy. You know, don't get rid of them and all this, that, and other." But yeah, I mean, if it were left up to me, that it had dug up roots and all, and you know what I mean, it's gone absolutely crazy. Photography shop called Just Shoot Me. You say so, I'm Dad. When I say, I mean, they're not a tree as such, it's a bush.
Are you on about your bush again?
Yeah, it's an hydrangea bush. It's not a tree, it's a bush. But I don't know. The only thing I can surmise is because the one that's gone crazy is that more out in open, and the one that's other side, it's behind shed, so it don't get as much sun as the one on the left. But it does seem, you see, same as I say, Chris has got these like lopper things, I don't know what you call them. And basically, it took it right back because it went a bit wild last year. So we just like lopped them all off right back to, you know, they were just like twigs stuck in ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's to do with soil acidity.
It's just gone crazy. And now the one on the left is like basically taking over all garden. So.
Yeah, the more acid in it, it's more likely sort of blue and purple.
Yeah.
If it's less acid, it'll be like pink or red.
Well, you see, the one on the left,
it's to do with that.
On the right,
it's to do with aluminium ions.
Pink, and the one on the left has always been purple. But for some reason, it's like mixed this year. It's purple and pink. Printer shop called Alan Cartridge.
Alan Cartridge. Ah. Yeah,
it did take a cutting from what I can gather from Ivy of a white one. Now that one's never materialised. All it is like a couple of twigs sticking up out a plant pot.
We've got a big, massive lavender bush in our front garden.
Actually, the bee friendly hydrangea, so that's one reason for keeping them.
They are out of control. Dig them out.
Yeah.
Just say to the neighbour that they are not mine. Well, you see, this is what I've said to Chris. Says, well, at the end of the day, I said it's our garden, whether there is pride and joy or not. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't mind them. Don't get me wrong, but it's the fact that they take so much at garden up. And like up middle at garden, we've got some steps. So we've like got grass either side, and then right on edges we've got these 2 hydrangea bushes. Now the one on the right, that's fine, but the one on the left, I don't know whether it's because it's out in sun more, but it's just gone
Probably
crazy.
so.
So
And all rain we've had as well in between.
yeah, that's my sentiments exactly, Crypto. But it's also as well, now we've got Biscuit. I mean, sort of in between his walks, he sometimes goes out there, and I've noticed him sneezing a lot, and I don't know whether that's
Pollen as well.
the reason for him sneezing a lot. So I says to Chris, I says it could be them bushes. You don't know.
I was just sniffing your bush.
What, the pink and purple one?
Your hydrangeas.
Yeah, he waters them a lot. That's probably why. That's probably why they've come in 2 different colours.
Well, it depends because it's to do with aluminium ions as well as acidity at soil.
But yeah, I mean, at one time it won't even contemplate going out in garden. But now, I mean, they're not doing number 2 out there, but he waters plants a lot.
What do you do if there isn't a loo in an English country
Same as
garden?
Christmas in the morning.
You pull down your pants and you fertilise the plants in an English country garden.
No, we don't fertilise them, we just water them.
Or water the plants, yeah. Pull down.
But yeah, same as Chris says, what it is funny thing is, you know where he makes that wah 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 noise? If either Chris comes down or Callum comes down, it's sort of his way of saying, hurry up, I need to go out for a number 1, you know, I'm busting.
Needs a piss.
But yeah, it's only in the morning that, you know, one of these situations where, you know, I just need somewhere to cock my leg up. I just need to bash the bishop sort of thing, you know what I mean?
No, that.
Well, yeah, I know it's not bashing.
Same. It's not bashing the bishop. That's something else.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
That's what I thought Chris was doing earlier on.
No.
Having a sneak, knocking it.
No, yeah. Well, trying anyway, put it that way.
What do you now think?
Crypto says we had a tree growing out the house here, had to kill the roots on that. Oh, yeah. But we'll see. I says to Chris, I says, you're going to have to go out with them. They like long-handled, like, I don't know what you call them, loppers or something. They're like
Shears scissors.
They like them, yeah, but with long handles. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Hi, Tommy.
They like edge cutters, you know.
Yeah, but they're quite long. Yeah.
Yeah, but these has got long handles, and they're like specifically for lopping like dead stuff off of trees. And...
Okay, so as long as you find it funny.
But yeah, biscuit, stop it. But yeah, I mean, we've often caught he sort of bends down and he's going like this with his paws on his nose. So we're assuming he's got some sort of an allergy, and it only seems when he's been out in garden. But I mean, dogs can have allergies as well as as human beings. So
they're quite. They originate from China, the hydrangeas, but they're all over the world basically.
But the thing is, I mean, it's sort of not a flower, but it is a flower, if you know what I mean. It's a weird thing. I mean, it's not my kind of flower. You know what I mean? This is why I'm not all that keen on it. But
Yeah, I said they're quite bee friendly. You ever see any bees?
Funny thing is, in corner, just out here, it's like a corner because we've got like a patio and a wall. And at this corner, there's a full patch of lavender. Now they love that. Absolutely love that. Now that I don't mind.
Yeah, Johnny's got one there in our garden, lavender plant.
Yeah.
Big massive bush.
But I mean that's grown and all since we've been here. I mean it was sort of just like a little portion on corner at because we've got like some steps that go up to back gate because our
Yeah, I've seen
garden's
some
like slant.
Yeah.
Go up to back gate.
Yeah, your back garden's like a mountain.
But anyway, I mean I don't mind that lavender. I like it and bees love it.
Yeah.
You need a ski lift.
Hydrangea, I'm not a fan of it at all.
When are you going to get a ski lift installed?
But funny thing is, as you go up steps, it's like got like a metal rail. Well, halfway up, there's like a gap in it, so obviously you can get onto go into the shed or go in onto the garden, and that we had all like shingle put down. So we've got sort of a patio and a wall, then sort of a shed, and then going up, there's like these two hydrangeas, but there's like a thing where you can get through to get to the shed and sort of do whatever you've got to do in garden.
Yeah. Is there another level where the shed is? Or is that just top of it?
No, yeah, oh, we've got wall.
Yeah.
We've got a flat bit where we had all
outside back door, yeah.
Yeah, well, we've got like had all shingle and like when we had shed put on there, we had all like slabs put down, obviously as a base for its shed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There's like a flat bit, but then there's like right in the middle of the garden. There's like they're just broken paving slabs, basically going up, but it's that top bit that it's like that. I mean, so if you sort of, let's say you wanted to go out, you couldn't sunbathe in it because it's like that. So, but yeah, it's sort of not a practical garden. Let's just put it that way. But we like to keep it sort of, neat and tidy. Apart from this hydrangea that's gone a bit crazy. Right, I'm going to say cheerio, guys, because we've got the table
See you
down.
later.
So I'll see you again on Friday. I'm forgetting what day it is. So I'll see you all again on Friday, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, bye, everybody. Night, car.
Night, Kath.
Night, Kath.
I've missed my N after my first.
Yeah.